Good afternoon, Missio Day, and it's great to be with you again for 3 things that you should know about the life in our church. And this week, the 3 things are some very important announcements for this coming Sunday, June 14th. The first one is that this Sunday, June 14th, we will be back at it, gathering in person at the school, Woodmen Hills Elementary School, for a worship gathering. This whole season of coronavirus and quarantine and social distancing and all this, we're continuing to walk through this, trying to be as faithful as we can to what God is calling us to do. And while at the same time we want to recognize the weightiness and the heaviness of what Sunday might represent for many of us. So we've been longing to get back together. So in some sense, this is a season of joy and excitement that we have the chance to be together in person. The weightiness and the heaviness comes from the fact that we know not everyone in our church will be there. Not everyone is comfortable gathering under the conditions that were put forward by the school district for us to use their building. And so as we continue to wrestle with that tension, as we continue to show each other grace and extend each other love during this season, we want to just recognize the tension that exists here, but also celebrate that God has been good thus far in our church's life, and we have nothing but confidence that He will continue to be good in as far as our church's future as He continues to sustain us and show us His grace. So this coming Sunday, if you have not yet responded to the survey that we sent out, the attendance response form, we'd love to hear from you to know whether we should save you a seat or not. If you have never been to our church before and would like to visit us, we would love to have you do that. Below this video, there's a link to fill out a form to let us know you're coming so we can save some seats for you. And for everyone who is coming, I just want to once again just kind of give a picture of what we have to do in order to meet the health guidelines the school put for us. We will open the doors at 9:30 for anyone who wants to get there that early. As you come up, you will need to sanitize your hands before you enter the building. We will need to take and log your body temperature before you enter, and then you'll have to wear a mask the entire time while you're in the building as we stay socially distanced 6 feet apart or more. We're trying to still set up the tables though and have it feel like a normal Missio Day service. We're going to do a call to worship. We're going to sing a couple songs. We're going to do a short sermon because of all the kids being with us. There won't be any Missio kids at 10 o'clock during church, and then we will end with a time of communion and worship again. So the whole thing will be less than an hour as we try to figure out what it looks like to meet under these conditions. And also, I'm mentioning Missio kids. The doors open to the gym at 9:30, but at 9:40 on the front lawn, they're going to have a Missio kids huddle for any little one that wants to come listen to the Gospel Project story. We will film that and send it out later in the day for everyone who cannot make that 9:40 Missio kids huddle, as well as there will be some bags for the kids to do some coloring pages and things during the service to keep them occupied and their little hands busy as the service is going on. So that's what it means for us to be back at it. We just want to really, again, acknowledge the heaviness, acknowledge the joy, acknowledge the sadness, all the mixed emotions that come with this, and just say we're trusting God to continue to be faithful and to sustain us during this season. If you are one of those people that is not comfortable coming on Sunday for whatever reason, just know that you are still a loved part of this church. We don't want you to feel in any way pressured to come under conditions you're not comfortable, or in any way to feel like you're somehow a less significant part of our church. And so because of that, we will have a live stream of the service. It's not a pre-recorded thing. It will go live with the actual service at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. You can find that link on our webpage and on our YouTube channel, and that's just a way to make sure that you're staying connected with the life of the church. You're not somehow stuck off by yourself. And so if you are comfortable with the option, maybe it'd be good to get together with some people to watch the live stream together as a little sermon watching party or something like that. You can sing the songs together in your living room with some other brothers and sisters, and that'd be a good way to engage this next season as well. And then the last thing that we have here is this is a week-to-week plan. Like, we don't know what the 21st is going to hold yet. We're only talking about the 14th for now. We have discussions, and we're trying to figure out the possibility of maybe doing an outdoor service that's just singing and worship. We are working with some other churches that meet at District 49 schools to see if there's any flexibility on some of the health requirements the district put out. There's a lot up in the air still, so we're just wanting to be faithful, to pray through this, to be humble, to follow the Holy Spirit's leading and what we should do. And for right now, that means on the 14th, we will be at the school at 9:40 for kids, 10 o'clock for the main service in the gym on Sunday the 14th, and then on the 21st, we're just going to continue to ask God to give us guidance and wisdom. So we'll be in touch as that gets closer with what the plan is. But just know that you are loved, that you are a valuable member of this church family. We cannot wait to see you in whatever conditions God puts in front of us. And until then, we just pray that you would continue to lean into what God is teaching all of us through this season, as we view this as an opportunity, not an obstacle, an opportunity to grow in our faith, grow in our love for Jesus, grow in our spiritual maturity as we love people who don't yet know Jesus. So we love you guys. Have a great day, and we'll hopefully see you soon.